Good afternoon. Freedom from and freedom to. People band this word around a lot, the idea of freedom. So when I'm sharing ideas around freedom, when I'm in a coaching conversation with people, I normally ask them what they want. But most people come up with some idea of what they don't want. In fact, as human beings, we're all really good at focusing on what we don't want. So good, in fact, that we actually recreate what we don't want over and over and over again. In fact, the more we don't want something, the more we focus on it, the more it expands, the more it gets in our face, the more we do the same behaviors from the not wanting, which normally produces the very thing that we don't want. An example of this would be someone who is, say, for instance, doing jealousy. So someone does jealousy, makes them feel a certain way. They know they don't want to be jealous. They know that they want to behave different, but they can't control the behavior. Why can't they control the behavior? Because as soon as the jealousy comes in, the emotion runs the show. So there's a bunch of insecurity, or there's a bunch of ideas in there that they're going to lose something. And that's not the bit. If you go a bit further, it's I'm not going to be okay if I lose something. That's what the issue is. So most people stop at, oh, I'm afraid, and they put it in the outside world, I'm afraid that this person is going to leave me, or this person is going to go. And I go, yeah. And then what are you going to lose? Well, I'm going to lose that person. And then what is the side effect of that? Oh, well, I'm not going to be okay. Right. So are you not going to be okay? Is it true that you're not going to be okay? Or is it just true that you're going to feel a bit uncomfortable while you deal with the process? And if you then make the story up on top of that, you make the story up again, that it must be them, there must be something wrong with me. It doesn't matter which way you go. If there's blame in any direction happening, then that story itself is what perpetuates the next time, ready for you to do the jealousy pattern again. Now, this doesn't just mean jealousy. This could mean fear. This could mean all sorts of patterns. It doesn't matter. Sadness, grief, all of it. Any avoidance is going to recreate the behavior, which is going to recreate the pattern, which is going to recreate the situation, which perpetuates itself until there is an avoidance, until there's some sort of recognition in the system of having had enough, and that from that position you make a decision, which is, this is the bit where you may not be able to choose not to do jealousy, but you can choose to take a look and tackle whatever's underneath jealousy. You may not be able to change fear or anxiety, but you do have a choice to take a look at what's underneath that. You may not be able to change grief or upset, but you do have a choice to be able to take a look to see what's underneath that. And the choice to take a look is never missing. You may pretend it is. You may tell yourself a story of how it's all missing and how you haven't got a choice and this is just the way it is. But that's just staying safe from dealing with the emotions that are underneath. So while we avoid, this is everybody now, while we avoid, it perpetuates itself. When it perpetuates itself, it grabs your attention. It fills the screen in your mind and continues to get your attention. It takes away all other choices, so you have to behave the same way as you behaved before. Once you've done that, then you can give yourself a hard time or someone else a hard time because you behaved that way. Make up a story, make up an excuse, and that's all part of the perpetuation. Like I said, this only stops as soon as you are in a position where you go, right, I recognize I have a choice. I may not know what to do. I may not know how to do it, but I do have a choice to go in the direction of finding out. And that is what a 20-minute phone call can do for you. So if you're interested in just having a quiet, friendly chat for 20 minutes to find out how we can roadmap what would be necessary, not change work, just what would be necessary, then just give me a shout. Other than that, bugger off and enjoy your afternoon with a capital H.